This is the most frustrating book I've read in years. It's Values, Voice and Virtue by Matthew Goodwin of Reform UK. In this 2023 book, Goodwin claims that the rise of the populist right wing is a cultural backlash against what he calls the new elite. According to him, the old elite were united by their hereditary titles, wealth, family ties to the aristocracy, and instinctively conservative values. The new elite is defined by very different things: their degrees from one of the most prestigious Oxbridge or Russell Group universities, their strong liberal cosmopolitan, if not radically progressive cultural values, their increasingly loud and dominant voice in Britain's most important and influential institutions, and their growing sense of moral righteousness over other groups in British society. Now, on the one hand, I agree with him that the rise of right wing populism is a backlash against the perceived liberal elite and wokeness. But that's all it is, a perception. Because whilst he claims that the liberal elite control the country, reality tells a very different story. New graduates are lumbered with crippling amounts of debt, they can't afford houses. His new elite includes professions such as medicine, nursing, and teaching, whose workforces are locked in cycles of industrial disputes over pay and conditions. None of this paints a picture of a graduate class that has the country under its thumb. Meanwhile, wealth inequality has exploded at the same time his new elite have risen, and they have not been the ones who've benefited from it. The reason this book is so frustrating to me is that Goodwin is a former academic, intelligent enough to understand where people's frustrations are coming from, but he deflects the blame onto people who have also been shafted by the system. A few years ago, I read Hillbilly Elegy, the autobiography of now US Vice President JD Vance, and Goodwin gives off the same intellectually dishonest and slimy vibes as Vance does in that book. I think my gut instincts about Vance were proven correct. Goodwin's book fails as social commentary, so only read it if you want to better understand the man who I think wants to be the UK's answer to JD Vance.